I say that's funny. We in the league, my nigga. Like if niggas want to go play head to head and you don't want nobody to see your games, like go do that. I don't get it. We in the league, my nigga. It's the playoffs. Niggas don't want to post their game in the playoffs. Like, alright, bro. I don't give a fuck. And then I'm trying to make niggas. I'm trying to make niggas post their streams. It's an issue. Like, alright, bro. Shit's crazy. The first league I ever joined, my nigga, the away team had to stream every game regardless. Every game the away team had to stream. That's how it was in the first league I ever joined. You feel me? It makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Because it's like, my nigga, you just got what? We just got matchups? Okay, they played their game, okay, sim. That shit weak as fuck. That's like you only being able to watch one NFL playoff game, nigga, until the Super Bowl. What the fuck is that? I don't know, it's whatever, but. And I try to make niggas post streams, and niggas like, oh, we don't gotta do that. Alright, bro. Niggas don't want to post streams, niggas don't want niggas to talk. Like, this is like, I'm just. Let me just shut up, man. That young nigga be the truth, but something still gotta be explained.
HT made the wave.
You heard? Yeah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been to. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through. All the shit that I done been through. If I was you and you was me, I guarantee you would have been through life and death situations that I ran into. I go through shit, I get through shit, I don't pretend to. Yeah, go get them chips that's on my menu. Don't trust none of these bitches, thought you been new. I stand tall through it all like real men do. Give it to them raw, nigga, I ball with no gym shoes. I come through, spin a few, then I'm back in traffic. I told her if that pussy hit shit, I might back to back it. Then I get back to stacking cabbage. Truth be told, I'm like that purple and that gold on the back of magic. This hit different, that nigga you ain't seen before. That bitch said she love me, she ain't mean it though. Yeah, I took that L, but I ain't lost it. Still checking that mail on my boss shit. Yeah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been to. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through. I'm from a part of the city where they don't make it out. Kept it 100 like 250's what I'm fake about. Tell them get with me, I show them what this cake about. Every step a gamble, no such thing as the safest route. Nah, just get that paper and stay in your lane. Don't do no favors for a nigga who won't do the same. And don't associate with lames, I ain't built that way. And don't be out here playing games, you get killed that way. Nigga, this shit realer than you thought. Way triller than you thought. By the realest I was taught. I told her, baby, can't no feelings get involved. All these plays I'm quarterbacking got me feeling like a boss. If you ain't walking, I ain't feeling what you talking about. If it ain't about no chicken, then I'm walking out. Look, I be the topic of discussion. I'ma get it if I ain't got it. Niggas ain't stopping nothing, believe that. You don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been to. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through. what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Keep it flipping, mind my business, what I'm into. Don't got a lot of niggas that I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Nah, you don't know what I've been through. Paper chasing, that's what I'm into. Probably couldn't face the shit I've been through.
Alright, I'm ready. Let me know when to search, little bro. Oh shit. Hey, love. Do this, nigga.
I swear this shit is such a shame. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me. Feel about them, you would know until you felt it. I had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug, it was no way she can help it. Said they found me, but crazy, I never felt it. Family turned disloyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking sides. Feeling like I'm hunted by my past, all this pain to me. I swear they wasn't in the rain with me. All these new faces, I swear a lot of shit done changed me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim to be. And I'm too grown for the games you tryna play to me. Cause I'd rather we part our ways, just keep it straight with me. I'm supposed to trust when all you ever do is change on me. Like every time I turn around, they switching lanes for me. They lost a lot, I swear the block gon' feel the same to me. It's like the love them took a change for me. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me. So I'm a gangster, don't compare me to no lame. Boy, I run a shot that you get stripped about your chain. Murder or designer, I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust no bitches, I just seen niggas get played. Rolling up in chances, but you know we play for keep. Come through in the country when it's fine as I am. Look on my kids, it got me stressing in my sleep. But my kids don't want for nothing, I'm the baby. Play with me, running corners with my way. You get fast for playing deep, so I get stuck up in the middle, trying to make it A to B. Hey, yo, dog, that pressure when we swing this, we gon' see. Real explosive like these niggas softer than some Play-Doh. Fatigue up on my chopper, got me feeling like it's Halo. We prank up, baby behind the mills, now we got cake though. Something like the slime and get the juice, now got your Fago. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed.
Let's get it!
Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. They having money, a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play.
Sit him down!
I want you to keep it straight with me. How you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep it straight with me.
Hey. Playoff. Playoff?
They'll start
they
this
help.
drive out on the ground, and they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for first and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 63 yards. Okay. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now for the point after.
2 plays, my man.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
God damn. All right. This nigga be trying to do me. That's some bullshit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Get out of here!
Right sideline, inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Go, up. Sit him down. Sit him down.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
My God.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Right back to him on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Same play. Here it come again.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go play action here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh! Oh,
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Jets have taken the lead. A try here for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second and 10.
Why that nigga gotta say unbridled?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
His first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Good play, good play.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Come here,
a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
We'll go.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal.
Ah!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13.
We resilient, my nigga.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
We ain't shell-shocked.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now they try the right side here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 89 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Operating off play action, Flacco.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Flacco.
Throw the ball, Flacco.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Patrick Queen
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack?
Throw that bitch.
A good play. This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
He's looking great.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Oh, come on,
And he takes a
Flacco.
shot on the release as this will be
nigga be
incomplete.
killing me, man.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Flacco now on fourth.
Oh,
And they
come
hit him as he
on.
throws, as this one's going to go
Joey,
straight down
Joey.
the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Like, come
And
on,
he'll
my
manage
nigga.
to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Second and 6. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Got him.
And they let him
It's caught
catch it.
inside the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 66 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this
Come on,
first
my
half.
nigga.
Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll try again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at
They
about
ain't
the
even
2.
get that, my
Call it
nigga.
a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying
It's
to get
a
there
throw.
for the 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there.
It's a
Here
pass.
we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Look at this, a tight end.
Oh, my God, no, he
He's
didn't get in.
Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Jets continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
All right. Don't call it a comeback, huh?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All right.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Ah,
And
come
that
on!
field across the 45.
120 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Niggas is gone, my nigga.
first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Good throw.
Jeff Smith, 46 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. He's got his man on the crossing
that
route.
nigga.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's not a throw, my nigga. How was that a throw?
They've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Hey, let me get that!
Going to be intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Flacco off play action. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw.
Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Carlson able to put this one through, and that gets them back within 10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Oh!
And he'll go
This
out of
nigga
bounds,
right
but
here
not before
got
reaching
issues.
the opposite 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
I see you. Hey, all I gotta say is, this was your game. You happy? You feel me? This is your game to lose. Put it like that.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime.
Oh,
this is a
my
team
God,
that's
we
had so
was
much
gone.
success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
And even 150 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now 2nd and 3.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And seeing the throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Right back to him on first down. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Flacco. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Barely got that snap off. Flacco now. He's got a man complete. A gain of 32.
Throw that dot in, Joe.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
We got a ball game. Let's go, D.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Oh! Get a ball up!
Quite make it to the 25.
Crunch that nigga.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Come on now.
158 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
You know what?
That good for 22 and a first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Wow.
Left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right.
Come on now, we there. Damn.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Oh, no, he lost the
Oh! Get out of here! Let's go!
There as his guys will get
Wake that nigga up!
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3, fourth quarter, with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
2nd down, Flacco now. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. C.J. Mosley showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
Looking deep for
Bro,
Adams.
why did the game just
incomplete
right there?
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
One score down. Here we go.
Let's be
We're
great.
Go for it here on 4th down.
And Smith in motion right.
Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco trying to get it to
Yo!
Adams, but it's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner
Who is
picks
that?
it off.
Ooh,
And he will
Flacco.
return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them,
open,
hadn't it? I
too.
mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Damn.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown, Jets. Gerald Everett, 30 yards.
Up.
And the Jets are drawing closer to
Look
a date
it
in the AFC title
Damn.
game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
It's been a liability all year.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Damn it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Trying to
get
bury
your fat asses out the way.
He got it. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Let's get the ball back.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Let's
and
go!
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials.
Oh, he going for it. Let's go. He disrespectful, my nigga.
With a 3 and out.
He don't got no faith in his defense.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. This is the game right here.
looking to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That's some bullshit, my nigga.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Well, a great grab by Wilson. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
Just give him every fucking throw he wants, my nigga. Damn. Your defense was tough, but the fucking throw.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row. They've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.